This week was quite...
I mean, kind of
It was
sort of.
messy.
We might as well openly chat.
Yeah.
It was I don't. I said Helen Zola. Wait.
Which entry person?
What is her name? No!
Who is Helen Zola? Wait.
That white lady from the
Do you not know who Helen Zola
I love how you're like, who's Helen? You watch adverts? Why do you always give your age away?
We didn't skip ads. We couldn't skip ads.
No, but all of us were like, mommy, or we went and did something. Yes, you know what it is.
No premium.
Guara for a guara.
You'll live in a circle house. You'll fight to get a corner.
One time you live in a house, you lost so much in the house, you'll make pop in the washing machine. How do you normally start? Hey Tahola.
Yes.
Hello guys, my name is Brady B. Welcome back to Podcast by the Boula. Podcast by the Boula.
Yo.
Podcast by the Boula.
Yeah.
Podcast by the
Podcast by the
Boula. Hey, ladies, and welcome back to another episode of Podcast by the Boula. My name is Bronwyn Nunn, and I am your host with the most. Let me brag and boast. Hey, ladies.
Hi guys, y'all know me as Cholita. If you haven't followed me on TikTok yet, please do.
Okay.
I just want to say something. Isn't it cute how we're matching with the polo? Oh, that wasn't planned, by the way.
Nobody discussed it.
Right? I love it. It was giving polo like.
Beautiful, beautiful note. As you can see, there's another lady to our right, you and I. And this
Beautiful.
lady is one of a kind. Ladies and gentlemen, you know when you meet somebody in Women's Month and you know that you're going to be inspired? It's one of those things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Venus to the Boula.
Thank you for having me by the Boula, but there's no fire, there's no Boula,
you
so it's okay. It's fine. I definitely have to call them up for that, but I saw that fire and I was like,
Real?
Yeah, the episode where you were sitting next to it,
Yes.
and you were like, they were saying how you specifically wanted to sit next to it. I'm like, I want up on vision.
You see?
What's up?
There's not enough subscribers at the channel. So if you're doing this and you haven't subscribed and that Oki's making, subscribe. Click that button. Do yourself a favor. Welcome for coming.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have you.
Yeah.
It's Women's Month. As you can see, there's only
Woman.
Yep.
ladies.
Yep.
The Boula. You know what I'm saying? Did you really just say clock it? Yeah. I like that word. So, I feel like we should start on that amazing note. Warme topics, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Did y'all pay attention to everything that was going on? This week was quite...
I mean, kind
It
of
was
sort of.
messy.
We might as well openly chat.
Yeah.
It was
Killing it.
That one was for you, Mto. Anyway,
Ish.
so Open Chats, ladies and gents. I feel like we don't really need to talk about any of the highlights that was going on. We know exactly what happened. That nigga said some nonsense. So,
Hi guys, I'm not defending anybody, but he said, and I quote, I didn't watch the episode, but he said, apparently. So meaning he heard this from someone, and the other people just ran with it.
yeah.
So I don't know, guys. I'm not defending, but I feel like you're putting all the blame on this guy. It wasn't entirely
He
his
said, I
fault.
chow my brother.
He said, apparently you chow your brother.
Who told him?
Whoever told him?
No, brother. I don't chow my brother.
Nah, bro.
Chow my sister.
Cousins make dozens. Hashtag cousins make dozens.
They say it's because you used to play Popeye.
I saw that meme. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Hey.
Look, to be quite honest, I feel like a podcast is just that. It's an open opinion. So to Toa, I don't think he was all the way wrong. On my TikTok this week, I happened to say a guara for a guara. We've always been these types of people. You know what used to happen when we used to sit in class? And one guy say one time, and everybody turn around. Because we know 2 times about to happen. You know you don't live in a full house, but the
A
guy
guara
tells you,
off.
one time you live in a house, you lost so much in the house, you'll make pop in the washing machine.
And it okay slat you so deep.
You thought about it for the whole day,
No.
and then you moved on, nah?
You'll live in a circle house, you'll fight to get a corner.
Between a guara and a racial.
Yeah.
That was a racial slur that happened
It
to be a very
was.
controversial. Guara. What he said was very controversial. It was racially profiling. He is wrong for that. I wish his apology was much warmer.
Can I chime in?
Chime in, please.
As a colored operator, by the way.
Hey.
So I do watch their podcast. No, operator is the people that watch their viewers.
Okay.
That's what they call their viewers.
Oh, they
operators.
call operator.
Yes.
It's the
So
chat.
that's what I'm saying. I'm an operator. I watch
You the
that.
chat.
Yeah.
I watched that
That episode.
specific episode
The whole episode.
before this blew up. I watched that episode. So I had this discussion with Venus earlier. So what a podcast does, a podcast gives you a community. Yeah? And you can be naked in front of your community.
That's a fact.
So you can share your intrusive thoughts, you can be open in front of these people. But there's other people watching as well. So the people that watches the show understands that that was not malicious. It was like all of the other cock jokes they make, because they make a lot of cock jokes.
Terrible ones.
Man, they make a lot of cock jokes, but their community understands them.
They do. They do.
But the outside does not understand them. There is context to it, because if you watch the whole thing, you will see further in the show they do praise colors as well.
I watched the whole thing too.
And then they said it was a joke
I watched the whole thing too.
also.
But that's
Okay,
exactly why I
but
said-
that's a scapegoat. Look, okay, what I was saying to what Dee was saying is your community, yes, will understand your context, will understand the person that you are, they've grown with you, they understand your jokes, your whatever, right? But when you're on the biggest freaking platform as a podcast,
the stage is
you know, it's different. And that means there's a sense of responsibility, because whether you want it or not, there's people from all walks of life and all ages watching what you're doing. Because they used to hear you on radio
yeah,
in the morning,
yeah.
you know, or in the afternoon. And it was like coming home from school, you know, I hear like you have a various followings. So it's like you have to weigh that balance of responsibility in society, I feel,
I agree with you.
with your community.
I agree with you. And I also think maybe it's because me, myself, I see myself as a presenter. I see myself in Mtor. I see myself in Mac G and all these people. Their literal podcast is called Open Chats. They were telling you anyway.
Yeah.
Was the wording, it's not what you say. That's how you say it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he made it seem as if someone didn't need to tell him. He saw this. That's what it came across as. Like, he actually saw his neighbor chow her brother. That's what it made me as a person feel like. That's why I was finding what Ntor said offensive. Because it felt direct. But as a presenter and as a podcaster, no. I actually saw the controversy in the conversation. I saw that. And South Africa, Bowlies, you especially, pay attention to the art form that is clip farming. I think South Africans need to get away from being offensive or offended by clip farming. If you check these guys, do you know that Duke Dennis got arrested in the middle of a mall? And it was the biggest thing on Twitch. That clip farming had me more than Ntor, to be honest with you. I was there. I was watching them drag that fine man on the floor. And I'm not even straight like that.
Wait, what is clip farming?
Clip farming is when you take the most controversial clip
Yeah.
in the entire
In the
thing
whole
that you're
thing, and
watching,
put it out of
and you
context
post
to
that.
blow it up.
And you
Okay.
make sure the caption is as controversial as
possible.
As
Yeah.
possible. That's clip farming.
Yeah.
We all just fell into clip farm, people, colored people. For the first time, you fell into a clip farm,
And you know what? Sorry,
and it's loud.
you know what I don't like about this whole thing now? Coloreds and black people, the actual racists out there,
Yeah.
is showing themselves. Read the comments, bro.
Yes, they are.
People are being blatantly racist, and they're using this as an excuse to be
be
racist.
100%. This was the biggest form of clip farming, racial genocide I've ever seen my people participate in. And I'm gonna say that. That was horrible to watch. You dragged that man. You dragged him. He was wrong. Sharp. But you didn't need to show yourself like that. Not like that.
You know, like I was saying earlier, to quote verbatim,
Yeah.
like I said, the chasm in terms of the space between black and colored is so insane already, is there. We don't need to add to it.
We don't.
And we fell for, as you say, we fell for this, and to the point that they're just creating that gap between us and like the difference between us and that kind of thing. I have seen, bro, racist amongst ourselves, bro. It's like, what are we even saying? What are you saying?
No, but
You know what?
something- yeah.
I think this blew up so much because they were generalizing. If they said, I heard people chow their cousins, that's going to be one thing.
Different.
But because
Yeah.
of what's happening in society now with colored people, that comment just was the cherry on the cake. And then,
you know that
oh,
these guys
did you
brag
see?
about the Tylers, for instance, right? Tyler, right? They brag about these people, all the colored achievers, right?
And
as
they
much
do
as you do. In terms of these are South Africans that are doing, you get what I'm saying? So their statement in context, they weren't saying that coloreds aren't shit. You get what I am saying to you? It's they weren't saying that. And that's why I was saying, I said in the one statement on Facebook and stuff as well, was that literally ignorance can be seen in who they are. You get what I'm saying? It's kids, I'm a 2000s that have the platform and aren't taking it seriously enough, as Venus said. To say that, okay, we're not just talking amongst our community now. We need to understand that there's people that may not understand where we come from. That the fact that we're not saying this maliciously.
Yeah.
You get what I am saying to you? And this, and we've had this conversation where we say that you need to just understand that there's somebody that might not take it the way you think.
Basically.
Yeah.
Someone will be offended.
Hence me saying it's not what you
It's not a mistake that it's been pushed. Like I'm like weird on social media. I don't really follow like main things that hit. You know what I mean? It doesn't really find me. So I find these things off of like other people, like you guys, you know, and find out what's going on. But for me, what Faith was saying about the chasms, you know, the chasm between, you know, black people and colored people already, and this just exacerbating it. There's also a thought to like, there's always someone that benefits when there's conflict among groups of people.
Facts.
There's always a system that benefits.
Facts.
And that's where our thinking needs to go.
And it's hot right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right.
You can't ignore it. It's been
fact.
pushed. It's been
fact.
pushed.
That's facts.
More than news that needs to be pushed.
That's facts.
You know? Why?
Just a couple of weeks was Mkwanazi. Now we're
Facts.
talking open chats.
Now we're talking open chats, and before
And that's
that,
some real shit.
that was real shit. That is real shit. So in closing, my
Mkwanazi.
quick question for everybody: what happens to open chats after this? Do you guys feel like you have changed your perspective on them,
The
or are you going to stop watching them, or what happens now?
the show is banned, isn't it?
On DSTV.
On DSTV.
Oh, only.
That's it. They're still gonna rack from YouTube.
So what's important here is an apology and accountability.
Can we please play a game? Where's Delton the Falcon?
Yeah, let's play a game. I have a game
You know what
first.
I'm saying?
I have a
Oh.
Okay.
Please let us know, Bowlies.
Dylan,
Interact in the comments there for us. There,
See
let us
on.
know.
This game is, so you all must know it's gonna be on like a game.
It's gonna be a good little game.
So, Women's Month now. I want to challenge the girlies. So you guys over there in the front. So we're doing general knowledge. You know? So I wanna ask you. You can call me.
Phone call.
Why am I not the sorry?
Airplane
sorry.
mode.
No,
Let's
there
relax
was,
it.
there was a background music for the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
guys.
look at you, face
You
don't lie. Face don't lie. He just proves my point. He just you walk into that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Deeply
Small
hurt.
ones will become big.
Deeply
Don't
hurt.
do it.
Deeply
Don't,
hurt.
don't start.
Hurt deeply.
Okay, so
Scarred.
general knowledge, guys.
Let's go for it. Okay, I'm
Okay, so
excited.
these are all based on women in South Africa.
Gosh.
Now,
I feel it's gonna be
Thinking
history,
caps on.
and I'm gonna be.
This is
like,
how you know you didn't listen in social
I did
science.
it.
I'm
I
ready.
did it. Okay.
I'm ready. I listened.
so after 5 seconds, because maybe some of them you might not know, after 5 seconds we move on to the next one.
Okay, let's go.
So, who is known as the mother of black freedom in South Africa and was the first black woman to graduate with a BSc?
I say Bronan. I said Bronan. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Winnie Matikizela. Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that was gonna be one
Gives
man.
one person a chance to answer, and then we move on.
5, 4,
This is
3, 2,
Already.
1. Charlotte Mataka.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know
I didn't
that.
know
That's
that.
cool. Okay.
Okay, now you know.
Yeah.
Which woman co-founded the Federation of South African Women and led the 1956 Women March to the Union
Oh
building?
my
That's
gosh.
that's that lady. Bronwyn. That has. I feel like I'm gonna go for Whitney again.
Keep saying Winnie, you might get
Whitney's
one
the
of
only
them.
one that they talk
Helen
about.
Joseph?
Meh.
No.
Is that Helen?
I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said
Lillian
Helen.
Goy.
Who?
Okay, Lillian Goy.
Lillian Goy.
My history
three.
teachers didn't do enough.
Yeah, when I...
To be honest.
Who was the...
I hated history.
You all will get some of them, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Some of them you all will get. Who was the first woman elected to the executive committee of the ANC in 1950s?
I
And
mean,
endured years of banning and house arrest.
Helen Zara.
That sounds like Waynold.
so
Waynold
Bronwyn,
was also in prison, and no, she wasn't. No, but she wasn't in house. She wasn't on.
she wasn't. She wasn't.
She wasn't on house arrest. Sorry.
I don't know.
I don't
Yo, did you say Helen?
Bettina Sisulu.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
lady. That's three.
terrible. I should know that. That's bad.
I don't know nothing.
That's bad.
know it.
Don't
Okay.
ask me that.
Yeah, on the traffic.
I
That's not my
don't. I said Helen Zara. Wait.
Which anti-apartheid?
Ellen Zella's nuts. This one, Ellen Zella is what the personality is, the figure of an island board.
Oh,
House arrest.
That's funny.
we love you, Helen.
What? Where? There.
See, that's what
Not
Hey,
here.
hey,
No,
wait.
no, thanks for me. Me
Ladies,
personally,
if you
yeah.
made it this
Yeah,
far
no.
in the video,
Okay.
drop a flame emoji.
For sure. What's the next one?
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on before we get warrior.
Yeah.
Which
Please cut
anti-apartheid
it, but
activist, social worker, and wife of Nelson Mandela became a powerful and controversial figure of her own?
I mean,
W's in the chat. Winning my time to shine. Winning my ticket, Zella Mandela.
Taco!
W's in the chat. That's Winnie. Hey guys, Winnie's my go-to.
like she is for everything, for every answer.
Mandela's for everything. You know what I mean?
Next, who was the first woman to serve as deputy president of South Africa?
Oh my goodness.
2005 to 2008.
Oh my goodness.
Wasn't it Greta?
What? Oh my gosh. What is her name? No.
who is Helen Zara? Wait.
That white lady from the
Do you not know who Helen Zella is?
I love how you're like, who's Helen Zella? Please clap up
Okay.
a young video of us saying something.
She's
These
clearly
questions are
in
clearly
my
high
thoughts.
level for answering who's Helen Zella, guys. We need to
Helen.
bring it down.
Helen is a G.
Helen is Helen did what she did. I'm gonna give her that.
For real. Did you think Patricia and Helen was the same?
I don't know who Patricia Dalal is.
The Ara auntie. That's who Patricia
The
is.
Ara auntie.
Ara auntie.
Who's Patricia Dalal?
Okay, come next. Who became South Africa's first female speaker of the National Assembly?
Oh my word.
What? I don't even watch.
I don't watch Parliament. I don't follow
Three.
politics.
saying?
I don't do
One.
any of this.
Fringe
I don't
Wala.
go here. I don't go here. I don't go
By the way,
here.
It's actually unfair, somewhat, I feel. It's not like we do know. It's not like we know the answers.
Yeah,
you can't
we
hear
don't
us.
know. We don't
Yeah, Dee's feeling strong because he's there with the answers.
Yeah.
Like that.
Be honest, who's watching?
Is there-
Who's watching the lady at the back in the corner? We are not looking at that lady, bruh. We are looking at those guys in red overalls. Calm down.
I'm gonna do
What are
the
they
last two
saying?
there, and these two you all should know.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna skip all the others that
If it's not Winnie, I won't know.
'cause I know these two. I know these two.
Okay.
So the others I don't know, so I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna ask you all the ones I don't know.
Okay.
go for
That's the last two because it's all I know.
Okay.
Confidence
So,
is crazy.
which Olympic gold medalist in the 800 meter faced intense international scrutiny and legal battles regarding her sex and gender?
Venus.
Valente.
Custer.
It's Custer Semenya.
Casta!
Custer.
Were you gonna say Casta or were you gonna say
Casta. What do you mean? I'm low-key gay
And
for
she's
her.
so easygoing as a person.
What do you
Like, she's
mean?
like-
I'm also gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Next one.
yeah.
Next one. Which swimmer became the first South African woman to win individual Olympic gold medal for the 100-meter butterfly?
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn.
Natalie
The toy.
Nah.
That's what I would have said. That's what I would have
Who's
said.
it, bruh?
I don't know.
Who's it?
Penny Hines.
I don't
Oh.
know.
You
Shout
don't
out
know
Ben.
Mama Penny.
Mama?
You only know Papa Penny.
I only
You
know
don't
Mama
know
Penny.
Penny.
You don't know Penny Hines, guys.
I mean, I've-
This was like the first. You don't have
Is it like Zola bad times? What's that? Is it?
Because
White
we had
lady
Mnet
swimmer.
there.
That's
Years
not much
later.
detail. White lady swimmer. Like what?
Olympics though.
But I actually.
Oh, it was the yacht didn't have Mnet for me. I'm still there. I had Mnet. My mother was just watching Cut Lunch.
Because Penny
Couldn't
was
watch.
all the adverts.
You watch adverts? Why do you always give your age away?
We didn't try. We couldn't skip ads. We couldn't skip ads.
No, but all of us were like, "Mommy," or we went and did something. Yes, you know what it is.
No premium.
No,
I had to, but I couldn't skip
no,
it.
bro, no, bro.
Stop.
That game was fun.
It
Jake's
was.
I have a bonus one for y'all. What major social issue? Sorry.
What just happened?
Where's Ghost?
What major social issue often termed a second pandemic?
Venus. Sorry.
Okay.
Gender-based violence.
Danko.
Hey, closing off the game.
Danko.
You and I got nothing right. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
I'm not even mad.
got really
I
right.
said
You
that.
got really right.
I'm not even mad though. I'm not even mad. I knew I wasn't gonna get anything right.
We listened. We
First of
told you
all,
guys.
I'm not good at names.
Do you want to play another game, or do you want to have our Women's Day topic quickly and then play the
Okay,
game?
have your
Cool.
Ah.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we have to get to know Venus. Nobody knows Venus at all yet, and we've had so much fun playing the games. Venus, please, first of all, drop all of your socials. That's how we start first, so that everybody knows
Alright.
where to find you.
Okay.
And then we'll take it from there.
All right. I am I'm pretty much on Instagram. It's Venus Music. Venus like the planet, but with a double E. So VEENUS. Venus Music on all platforms, even Facebook. Official Venus on TikTok. I don't Twitter or X or whatever. Yeah. And then on Spotify and all streaming platforms, VEENUS.
Vibes.
BEENUS.
Yeah.
That's a voiceover mix.
Yeah.
So Venus, who is Venus? Who is Venus?
Venus is Veliswa, an artist who has been singing her whole life, like from the age of 7. Pursued that. She's a teacher as well. I'm a teacher in a natural sense of the way. I love young people. I love inspiring people. But I sing. I host events because I love community. The Western astrology will say I'm an Aquarius, which the community thing. But I follow a spiritual way of life as well that feeds into everything that I do. And yeah, man, I do voiceover work as well. I do a lot of things, man. I do a lot of things. I'm trying to do what you guys are doing. Right? Yeah, for real, for real. So I do a lot of things. I like the term portfolio lifestyle. And so I heard that when I was a late teen.
Clock that.
And I was like, I freaking like that. That's like many things, using all the talents. Why the hell not?
I'll put that on my CV. Put that on my CV. Dead ass. So you sing.
Portfolios.
I sing.
Is there anybody in your life that inspired you to do that? Is there anything that you've watched, seen, or heard that made you feel like Venus is going to sing?
Yeah. I mean, church family, you know. So singing was always in the house, like, you know, on Sundays, mom was part of, you know, dad is part of Amadotane, mom is part of, like, because it's Methodist. So the singing in the home was always there. I have older brothers only. I have one younger brother. And they loved hip hop and R&B. And that was like, what are you talking about? Brandy? What do you mean?
Hey.
What do you mean, Brandy, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, the Fugees? What do you mean? Wu-Tang Clan? What? Blew my mind, right? My brothers like introduced me to a lot of American music, really. And the music videos, Channel O, MTV, then MTV Base, they sparked something. I was like, I really like music.
Yeah.
And then I was fortunate enough to go to schools where I could play instruments and I could learn how to play instruments and I could learn music itself, when I got to high school. And it just fueled something that turned into a form of like healing for myself, healing for other people, because it was expression, it was making sense of stuff.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Venus today.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Venus post-matric. She's there now. She's getting her matric certificate. Is she looking at tertiary education? If she did look at it, did she go?
Yeah.
What does she do?
There was no choice. I raised by academics. My mother is a qualified nurse. My dad is a PhD holder. And he was studying for it throughout like my childhood. So not going to tertiary wasn't an option. It was just like, what are you going to do, right? A gap year wasn't even an option, really.
I can relate.
So, even though my mom would have supported the idea, my dad, who's funding my education at the time, he wasn't going to take that.
So what did you
sit around. I did law.
You have a degree in law?
Now listen up, right? Because the traits were saying it, like speak well. I didn't do debating because I chose marimba because they were clashing in high school.
Okay.
But otherwise I would have probably done debating and stuff. So the skills and stuff, my dad and like people at school were just like, you would be good at this,
Okay.
And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And I went to Wits and I failed my first year because I hated the environment. It reminded me too much of high school. I was like, everything is too freaking pressure here. Like, it was like, everyone is reminding you that you're gonna fail, you're gonna get excluded. But then I went to UJ and I graduated and I'm sitting with an LLB.
Damn! First of all, wait, because let's not look at a law degree like it's something you can get like, behind a car. That is like a deep thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
It takes a lot of you.
Rocket.
What? Shut up, guys. That's deep. That's cool.
Yeah. Clocking is the new thing.
No, but for real though, like, cause like if you have to close your eyes and be like, my dream collab with someone dead or alive.
I was thinking about that question in the car here,
Dead or
bro.
alive, like right now, if they have to walk in now and be like, Venus, this make a track
What?
today.
Even dead? Wow, guys, dead or alive? Wow. Okay, like, I think pinnacle would be Nina Simone. I mean, what do you mean? Right? Like,
expect that, to be honest.
what do you mean? That would be like,
By the way, I'm a fan, like to the soul. She said that an artist's got the responsibility to reflect the times in which they live in.
This is it.
Artist, you've got that responsibility.
That's Nina?
You can't just
That's Nina.
gum it out or whatever. You need to reflect the times in which you existed. Nina Simone.
Nina Simone, who wrote Four Women, that was reflecting four different perspectives and viewpoints and realities of black women, or like women of color, and it like in a song.
Do you think
Like,
you'd ever escape into writing for like? I heard you say that you love to teach, so normally associated with teaching is children. Do you think you'd ever like write a children's book, a children's track list, you know what I mean? Like a line came from scratch type shit, but like your own thing. Obviously, it's just
Always loved theater. Like I did drama at school.
I wish I had.
I've always loved theater.
in school.
Gosh, guys. Again, the gratitude for the ability, to have done it and explore it. But kids, I mean, my brain with kids because of necessity. I don't have like the space right now to dream in terms of like creatively with them, but my mind is like curriculum. Like that's where I'm at with kids. Like I definitely intend on being a part of developing a curriculum for children that is not this. No offense. I don't walk to offend, but it's the truth, right? The way that education for me is structured right now for kids is not helpful to like real life living and like knowing yourself. and providing environments where ease is there, so that people can have the space to be themselves and be creative and like make things happen and birth ideas, you know, and have confidence in themselves to be able to do that. Like if a kid has the skills to build something at age 10, like, why are they not a qualified engineer if they can build better than most adults? You know what I mean? You know what confidence that gives a child?
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And kids can do that because they grasp things fast, you know?
Ladies, my Varma topic today, as controversial as it is. Ladies, what is a hoe in 2025? Please describe a hoe. Please describe it.
You're going to get a chance to... Hey.
Don't stop.
Ladies.
Police,
I apologize.
what is a hoe in 2025? What is she defined as? What does she look like? Because for countless amounts of years, we've been told what the hell a hoe look like, what the hell a hoe be like. But to you, if you have to define what that is, what is it to you? What is a hoe?
I don't know.
Me too.
I like that
Constitutes
answer.
it. I don't know.
Me too.
I like
Because
that
people
answer.
would say that if you are porn star, you're a hoe, but that's your occupation.
Yeah.
If you a stripper, you're a hoe. Still an
Your
occupation.
occupation.
If you have sex with multiple people, you're a hoe. Why? Everyone likes sex. Now you must limit it to certain amount. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just.
You're just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like sex with everyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's your.
Okay.
That's you. Oh, okay. A hoe can also be what? Keep going. Give us more. Give me some context. Lemon, lentimen.
Who could be someone that is a chummy chocolate?
Show me chocolate.
Yeah, you date. I
define
date you, and then after you, I go on to Dylan. That's a chummy chocolate.
From the same
You
sea?
see?
Oh, okay. That's a hoe.
Yeah. A hoe is someone that slept with anyone in South Africa because it's public knowledge here. Who you are, what is public knowledge.
Interesting.
A hoe can even be someone that just don't like you and start spreading rumors.
Ooh. Okay, Lenti.
Yeah.
No,
Venus.
she's going in.
Man,
I'm learning at this point from her perspective.
A hoe is someone that judges people for their preferences.
Okay.
A hoe is someone that's not educated.
Wow.
Sexual life.
It's getting deeper, eh?
A hoe is someone.
Like, who you talking about?
A hoe is someone that goes around doing things and make people sick.
Oh.
Cover your thing, my brother.
So,
Ladies.
alright, wait. Before we close
Be
off,
careful.
So your definition of a hoe is based on her. The promised land
Yeah.
is based on her.
No.
Not only.
No.
Do you think that she?
There's also
I
behavior.
don't
there.
I don't think people are, like, if you want to do what you want to do, it shouldn't be labeled as something society makes it. I feel like a hoe is someone that sleeps around with people that knowing they are not okay down there. Or someone that spreads
definition.
sicknesses.
You're diluting-
I say that.
you're diluting
Okay, that's my definition. Someone that spreads sicknesses knowingly.
Intimately, in an intimate base.
Yes.
That is what a hoe is
Yes.
to you. Venus, what is a hoe to you? I know it's a bit controversial, but I really want to know this. In Women's Month, since
I mean, I don't know. The first time I came to, to engage with the term hoe was through hip hop. So
Yeah.
it's like, what was a hoe to them? It was a hun who was just ready for it.
Sure, for everybody.
You know what I mean? I don't know if she had the standards. Maybe she had a list, like a checklist of 3. Like, you got to be healthy, you've got to be able. I don't know, but it's not a very long list,
crazy.
is what I'm saying, from what I could pick up. So my understanding is just like someone who will sleep with like a lot of people and not really have a lot of good reasons to sleep with them, but just do it because maybe they're drunk or they want to have fun or they want to forget or they want to, it gets worse when you have intentions. Now you want to break up homes. Now you want to, I'm not talking about girls that are like sleeping to maintain their lives. Like that's an entirely different conversation.
Yeah, so I was gonna say professional. So the word since when you Google the meaning, so it's whore, not hoe or whatever. That kind of thing.
It just sounds like rough.
I love how you caught it.
So so it's person who actually in exchange for money is a hoe, right?
Okay.
Who will smash for money. we don't at this point we're not talking about the reasons behind doing it, but like for in exchange for, right? So obviously that can then translate to multiple
Ways of doing that.
I mean partners, because when you're doing it for money, obviously the more you do it, the more money.
So those are the hoes that the rappers were talking about.
So that kind of that meant
Because the red
Are those the
giving
hoes?
them money.
yes.
I'm just gonna be caught up like, are those the hoes?
That's actually a biblical definition.
Okay. Here's my next question. Since we're on this now, because it's bottom right now. So does that mean that the person is a hoe or the occupation is hoeing? Question mark. Because there's a definition to
But
this.
if you're hoeing your hoe,
If you
No.
hold on.
Look,
If you're
because
tricking,
you
wait.
are going with the slang.
I'm coming to you. Coming to you.
finish your question.
Coming to
please.
you. Here's my question. So, if the hoe is the individual
Yes.
and hoeing is the task,
Okay.
what does that make the person? If they're doing this, it makes them a what?
A hoe.
Cool. Past tense. Define a whore's qualities, please, for me, ladies. What defines a whore? Give me her qualities, please.
Okay.
What would you think would allow a man to gravitate to an individual that is of feminine quality that would draw him to be like, that's a hoe!
Nyash.
What is her qualities? Nyash. You think it's
Nyash.
Ash? Oh, okay. Okay. Gentlemen, please answer
Yeah.
for the easy.
Oh,
You said
easy.
We heard easy.
We
on
heard
that side.
easy.
Ganky clothes.
What does easy mean?
We're getting
Gents?
to that. We're getting to that. So, gentlemen, give me some definitions of what, if you have to look at her and you can't touch her. She's like in an incubator, like an alien with her like a mask on. You're looking at her. What does she look like to you? Give me definitions, physical definitions of what the hell a hoe looks like.
No, it's not what she looks like, it's what she does.
We're not there yet. I'm asking you about
no.
what she looks like.
Okay,
We
so
haven't
this
gotten
is-
to what she
alright,
does.
alright.
We've already established that she hoes. That's what she does.
That's what she does.
What does she look like?
Okay, so this is what I would say then, bro. Because this is
No, then Nyash can't be a
blatantly
bad
Quality.
entertaining that question, right?
You
Yes.
asking
As
us the
blatant,
stereotype, yeah.
as
Qualities.
blatant as you've asked a stereotype, I'd expect
Stereotype, yeah.
I'd
Okay.
expect it to be at a corner.
Yes.
Firstly, right? Cool. But now knowing in the world we exist in as well, she'll be in hookah lounge saying that my nigga you can smash for $350,
Yeah.
That's what I wanted
Yeah.
from you.
right?
That's exactly what I
Again,
wanted
because
from you.
I didn't understand the question.
I would never identify any human being as a hoe, right, or a hoe, unless they are doing that, what the dictionary says. Because an apple, we call an apple because that's what they say. That's the title for that fruit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the title for a person that is giving sex or whatever it is in exchange for financial benefits, money, right,
Is the
is a hoe, bro.
Tricky.
So meaning,
Tricky.
it doesn't matter where you are, what you look like, whatever it is. If you are doing this
That.
That is your
money,
qualities.
right,
Yeah.
then you're a hoe, bro.
Get you.
That is a
But no,
biblical
but listen,
definition.
this is what I like. Okay, Brandon was asking this question, and I want to get to
It's
it.
also in the
though.
Bible.
There's sometimes, not even sometimes, I know for a fact, all of you, if there was a line of girls that could stand like in a lineup and they were dressed,
Yeah, that's a hoe.
you could pick one up.
Okay.
You would. Sometimes you would be wrong. There's percentages to it, but you can look in your vicinity and be like, oh, that's a working girl right there.
Hey, that
Sitting
nigga-
by the bar right there, that's a working girl.
That's pepe.
You understand? Yabona.
That's
These are
pepe
the
has
things.
detail, my nigga. That nigga went and picked the shortest one.
Because let's make practical examples, right? I don't like too much fairy tale, right?
Hectic.
Let's look at
Be honest.
let's look
Hectic.
Be
at our
honest.
guess.
Yeah.
Our guess, right?
Facts.
I'm gonna make the presumption, right? To say, look, it's the best idea for no reason. All of a sudden, like, they're cool. I don't see you doing that. You get what I'm saying? Not that you wouldn't under whatever circumstance, but you get what I'm saying. I don't see you just in public all of a sudden where it's a panty.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So track record. We spoke about earlier. You get what I'm saying? You can't see me slap my female every time you come in contact with me, and expect me to do something different the next time.
So what's the track record with the view of picking up like this is a working girl? Is it okay? So it's the short. It's the short. Is it like?
Because it's the look. We it's known that male are very physical in terms of we what we see. We're attracted by eyesight.
You eat with the eyes.
You get what I'm saying? Cool. So it would be then what attracts the eye of a male, which would be then short skirts, would be then your cleavage showing, or even let's say over friendliness, maybe in terms of over touching or whatever it is. In my case, 100%.
Quick
Touching
question.
me for no reason.
Quick question. Does
Makes
that
you
make
a hoe?
you the hoe?
Sorry?
Doesn't that make you the hoe?
No. I tell her like stop touching me. That's what I'm saying.
Very nice. I like that. On top of that question, ladies, do you think hoeing could ever be? Let's neglect the men.
Okay.
Nah?
Yeah.
Take them out. Bowlies, you too, ladies. Take them out the equation right now. I don't want them in the conversation. Do you think that hoeing could ever be accepted and respected amongst us? Neglect them.
Yeah.
Amongst women.
Neglect them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take them
Yeah.
out the conversation
Definitely.
right now, because
Yeah.
most of the time, most females fight over what? That thing. That human being that swayed you like this. They provide you. They nyat the shit out of you. Do you know what I mean? So between us,
Yeah.
us ladies, do you think that hoeing could ever be accepted and respected amongst us? If we hoe on each other.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Wait
What
a
I
minute.
mean?
Wait. Do you mean them take them out like they're not a part of the hoeing?
Nah. Hoeing on each other as in, I'm gonna slide on your nigga. Because you must remember, a lot of females that are sitting and watching us right now are the backstabbers. They're the ones that start the shit. They're the ones that slide on your nigga. They're the ones that do all the shit. We always quick to blame the men. Oh no, he's not shit. All he did was reply. All he did was reply.
Because
The
he was
instigation
eating with the eyes.
comes from us. If we see him smiles at us, and we like that, and you see that nigga be cuffed, 10 to 1, you're running for that man. Don't lie to yourself. So here's my question. Do you think us as women
I will
would
not
ever
respect.
accept or respect
Nope.
hoeing amongst each other?
No.
Nope.
Not in that context. Not in that context.
But
Because
we accept it when these niggas be like, that bitch is on some hoe shit.
no.
Well, no, why do you
Taking them
bring
out of them, taking them out of the equation. Here's my thing: hoeing on each other is just a lack of respect for people in general. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a person who like goes and sleeps with other people's people, you definitely have to take a deep dive into like what do you want out of life, because whatever you're doing, you're gonna get back. So if you're heartbroken and you're just breaking hearts because your heart is sore, like, it doesn't help anything. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help them. You're just breaking everything. Like, you're just destroying
Basically.
everything, relationships and everything. I could respect it when it comes to the paper. You get what I mean? Like, if she's a dancing girl, she's a working girl,
OF girl.
you whatever, you know, you do a OnlyFans, you do a what? Get your bag, girl.
Get
like,
your bag, girl.
you discover your talent and you do your talent. Who am I to judge you? Who am I to judge you for your
Never
talent?
do such a thing.
See, I agree
Don't
with
do
that.
the judging.
I agree with that. So us as women, we would never accept and respect it, right? But I feel like the term is quite derogative. And that's why I wanted to talk about this today. Because at the beginning of Women's Month, we spoke about what dating looks like to us and how uniquely we see this. But more often than none, we never call each other out on some hoe shit. Females never do that. We victimize
This is so true.
a lot of the situation because we put our emotions into it.
This is so
If we
true.
have to logically take our emotions out of it, it's very tactical. It's very tactical. If men use us as math, why can't we divide them? Because the one thing that they don't know how to do is separate, bruh.
Yes,
But
yeah.
we can.
And I've always
Men,
thought,
women.
yeah.
It's the one thing we've never thought of doing.
Shucks.
So this is why I wanted to talk about hoeing and its qualities and whether or not it would ever be respected and whether or not it would ever be tolerated, because the term is so derogative. There's negativity associated with it. I know of a lot of people that hoed and managed to find their soulmate. So there's that also at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like that person cheated on someone else but fell in love with someone else.
But hoeing has been normalized. You know, people will talk about
hoeing.
they'll talk about their hoe phase. Like, I went through a hoe phase.
You know what I mean?
You know,
That's-
it's been normalized.
That's the conversation.
Look at that. It's
Basically,
necessary. Hoe
it's some-
phase is necessary.
hoe
I
phases
believe
are
that too. I
necessary.
do. I do.
See? So I wanted to be bold today and talk about this fact. Ladies,
Yeah.
have you actually, honest to God, had a whole phase where you caused some controversial shit? You fucked up someone else's life.
Whoa.
Be honest with yourself and say it. You actually fucked them up.
Shit. I I don't even know if the effect.
Yeah.
You don't know the ripple effect. Okay, let me put it like that. I'm gonna put it like
Females
that.
don't want to talk about the ripple. We
You
always
can't.
see men when men have left the ripple. Then we have to talk about it, be like, oh, that nigga, oh, dude. And you? Which one is that one? Yeah?
Yes.
This
Because
man,
there's a ripple effect.
we are not.
There is a ripple effect.
Have you?
I felt, and every woman. Okay, if
Yes.
I personally, as a person
Do you
who's
want to
like
give a clean story time?
I'll give you
Story time.
of the ripple effect.
Go ahead first, V.
Give a story.
Ladies asking me to do
Yeah.
Ask me, have I fucked someone else's shit up? Yes.
No, I did. Okay, so
What do you,
yeah,
Why don't you have
okay.
Venus's one first?
Yo,
Why don't
guys.
Venus talk first.
Yo, the Boula. Why are we talking about these things? You guys are lit, man.
Hey,
But I did say, I'm not going to be a lie. I said to brother, I'm an open book. I did say.
Just some whole shit.
There was a time where I had a whole phase after like a 4-year relationship. And I had like a year where I'm like a monogamous person. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I thrive in relationships and stuff.
Right.
But I was like, I need a whole phase because I was like a virgin when I met him. So, and that was like 21. So that was the only person I'd ever been with, you know. And I was like, okay, this is pretty lame. If I want to like get married, you know, I need to like kind of see what's out there. You know what I mean? This is the world we live in, you know. I'm young. I'm in my 20s, early 20s. Let's go, you know.
Prime time.
Yeah. So I did it, and I had like a year. And there was this one guy, because I can't do the jumping around thing. I think I'm too scared. Like LO and the pictures of STDs scared the shit out of me.
All of us.
So I was like, gonorrhea, what are you talking about? No, so I was like,
Nasty.
blew my mind. So I'm not a person to like jump from people to people. So even in my hoe phase, I was still monogamous in my hoeing. Like I had one person that I was hoeing with. You know what I mean? And at any time when the itch was there, it was like, hey, you there?
There's a question.
I spoke about that openly, right, with the guy. Like I was like, if you're hoeing like with other people, like definitely please tell me so I can like make sure that I'm good. You know what I mean? At all times. But he was like, he's got like, and this is where I'm like the ripple effect, right? Because he's got this girl he's been seeing for like back home, because he's not from South Africa. He wasn't from South Africa. And then he had this girl that he like, you know, the intention to marry, African families, you know what I mean? Like this is the girl. And like already the cow's basically on there. Oh my word. But like, I don't know. It's not like they've already like engaged or whatever, but it's like the plan of like they've been dating seriously.
Crazy.
He came here to finish his engineering degree and then he's going back home. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's clean for me because we're going to do what we're doing and you going to go start your new life. I'm going to date my new person, whoever that is, you know, and it worked out perfectly because there was transparency and communication. Whether she found out about me and whatever else he was doing in Joburg, that's not my business. And if she makes it my business, I'll take accountability for the fact that I did sleep with a guy who I knew had a partner, but the partner was at home.
In the middle, let's drop some tea. Ladies, stop making it your business. That's your fucking problem. You make it your business. Anyway, you wanted to hear from me? Me? My ripple effect, ladies and gents. I had no idea that I would get involved in marriage.
this topic is giving me sway,
I had
bro.
no idea I would get involved in a marriage. But it started off as me doing something for the benefit of making money. I was actually looking for a side hustle.
I said the other day you
Cool. I did. So it was nice. It was lit because here I am, you know, I'm driving your Polo to university. Holy shit, niggas is paying me 70 a week. At the time, that was a lit life for me.
Yeah.
But I had no idea that the ripple effect would actually hit me more than the person that was wedded.
Whoa.
Because it hit me. Because while I'm hoeing, I actually fell and hit my head and fell in love with someone else while I'm hoeing. And my ripple effect, this person found out about it. And it was horrible because I got dragged for years. And every
By the person you fell in love with?
No, my life. Every single person after that, I felt like the good luck Chuck in my life. Because every time someone was with me, they would meet the person that they would get engaged to and marry. And that happened from 18 to 24 years old.
Whoa.
So I knew that the karma wasn't landing on me. It was landing on the hoeing that I was doing. That was why this topic was so important to me, because I feel
This
like
topic is giving me sway, bro.
it is. It's supposed to, because it's y'all that don't want to talk about it. It's y'all that don't want to talk about all of y'all is watching.
Nah, come I tell you. Come I give you my story time. I had a little chubby chocolate moment.
You were the one that said, you just said it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, come I tell you. So my ex was studying in East London.
Okay.
And he had two friends that was in, they were sharing a room, right?
Okay.
So the one friend came home early for his break. And then this friend came home the same time I found out this man was in a whole nother relationship. He posted this lady's initials on his Facebook bio. On his bio, you know that. The bio.
You know it's painful when you bring up Facebook.
Yeah.
You know it's heartbreaking when it's Facebook.
That's right.
So anyway,
Check DJ. You think this is
Meanwhile, they get the run. And then
we didn't like, yeah, but
this is important.
this is very important. So he came back and I was like, I drove to his house. I was like, nigga, you gonna tell me what happened because you were there. I wanna know. And I feel like this guy low-key liked me too because he spilled the tea. Why would you do that?
Oh, yes.
He spilled the tea on his friend. And this was like friends that come to say, my mother calls you my son. This is those friends where, you know, you are considered a son in my house. This was those friends where we were friends from primary school. This is those friends where we went to the same university, we stayed in the same room. It was friends. He spilled the tea. And I was crying and he was like, I don't like seeing you like this, man. And I was like,
Pause quickly. James, quickly, wait. Do you know what a fluffer is? Do you know what a fluffer is?
Wait, the fuck?
Do you know what a fluffer is?
yes.
What is a fluffer?
This is a disgusting job.
No.
It's a person that gets you ready.
No.
Right?
That's funny. No. Emotionally in the girl
Oh, an
world,
emotional
I don't know if this works
fluffer.
in the heterosexual
No,
world,
they say
but
emotional
do you know what a
fluffer.
fluffer is? A fluffer is generally found in the male's perspective. This is that thing that y'all hate, a guy best friend. A fluffer is that guy that will spill so that he can be the one that's with you. That's a fluffer.
No,
that's
listen.
a guy that makes warm, bruh.
He's not my best friend.
Why did he snitch?
He wasn't my best friend.
I know that, but why
No.
did he snitch?
Because he was Balak.
Fluffer!
Okay, wait. I just want to go on record and say
That's weird.
we only kissed
Ew.
Yo.
for a long time, and he bought me a bunch of things. It was nice. I felt like I was in a relationship. That was deep, bruh, because when he found out about it,
Cancel your Netflix.
the ripple effect was you lost a friend now. You kissed my baby.
Does the 80-20 rule exist when you're hoeing?
Yes.
Does the 80-20 rule exist when you're hoeing?
Yes.
What?
You leave one perfect hoe for a cacao.
Does the 80-20... No, it's not.
2022.
I get the 80-20.
20.
Does it exist in hoeing?
I
It
do
exists
think
because
so.
of hoeing.
I think it exists.
Hoeing is hoeing, guys.
Yes.
If you want money for it, it's you.
Okay, so for so
money for it,
what is a male hoe?
Same thing.
No, you're
You
not.
want money
You're
for
just
it,
the
yeah.
colored boy.
Okay, the ones that don't go for money. Again, we spoke about both with females. We spoke about the ones
Okay,
that
so
hoe for
then
money,
extend it
that do the
into-
hoeing,
Okay,
and then
yes.
the people who you said whore.
Yes.
The people who,
Yes.
that's a you know what I mean?
So it's, I'd say, look, what's we would say for the lady, we extend to the dude as well. You get what I'm saying? So in this case, the reason they say bitch, we compare it to the female dog, right? Sleeping
Around town.
with multiple, right? Cool. That's the comparison. Right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Disrespectfully, right? That's not what I'm saying. Cool. And now, the same translation would then transfer to the dude, right? A male bitch in the sense, it would then be like dude that's doing exactly what the bitch does, right? The female dog. The female dog.
This is going
He's
so
not a
nice.
whore, he's a boss.
This is going so nicely
In
to my next
whoring,
question.
so in whoring, if you're selling for Guala. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout, my nigga. If I'm doing the same, then obviously.
So you
But
respect
also,
that?
If you are doing in the sense that, okay, shout, you hear, you
Now,
hear,
but
you
it's,
hear,
it's
you
to
hear,
say
you
there's
hear,
no
you hear,
there's
you
no
hear.
80-20 rule.
You're also whoring, bro.
It's just to
You're
say
whoring.
there's no 80-20 rule. It's transactional. Because I know I'm giving you money, you know you're giving me coochie.
I think there is a 80-20 rule in hoeing.
Can I quickly get
Because imagine,
Climb in.
Sorry, can
Hold
I
on,
quickly get in?
Yeah.
Just to touch on my face just
Because I want them to end.
So I actually think that because women and men are so different, right? So we say a girl is a hoe because she's getting to the money, right? But that's because a man is a provider, right? So you are trying to get the benefits of what a man does from multiple men. And I think what makes a guy a hoe is trying to get the benefits of what a woman provides from multiple men.
Woman.
So it's kind of the opposite. You're not paying for money, right? Whatever it is that a woman gives you, you're trying to get it from a lot of women. That's to me. I feel like it all flips.
Because a man's not really gonna go. Right?
Done.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like he just nailed it. It's finished.
he just closed it.
Like he just said, boom.
World now?
a
Yeah,
man
In the world now?
You just nailed it. That's it.
So a man gets coochie from multiple women.
Yes.
A woman gets money from multiple men.
For what they get
for
from
the
them.
exact same
For what
thing,
they get
For
from
those
them.
two things,
But a man is doing it for pleasure.
Men does
Yeah.
it for?
Here's my next question. So, do you think that chicks before dicks is actually a folktale then? Because
A what?
if chicks before dicks is a folktale, like a fairy tale.
It is a
'Cause
fairy tale.
If we don't call one another out in some hoe shit,
It is a fairy
and
tale.
these niggas are on some bros before hoes, so that means that chicks before dicks never existed.
No,
amongst
it
us.
didn't
Only-
exist.
Never
only
did, right?
came into existence because of bros.
Because of bros before hoes. And
You
then
just wanted some.
some girls were defiant and they were like, no, we're gonna say chicks. That's all it was.
So do you think this is exactly why females don't call each other out in some hoe shit?
That's a
we all
deep.
some sly people.
Is this the reason why us
Yep.
as females don't call each other out in some hoe shit? Because that's my final question. Is this the reason why?
Because if you look in the mirror,
So
can
if
I
I'm-
really judge her?
Mm.
Am
If
I in
I'm
a
doing the
position
same
to judge
thing-
this girl?
If I'm doing the same thing, and for me, let's just repeat the question one last time.
Is chicks before dicks and bros before hoes a folktale? Because
Yeah.
us as women, we don't actually call each other out on some hoe shit. Is that the reason why we don't call each other out on some hoe shit? Because it's a folktale.
I think with women, everything is deep. The reason why you don't call her out is what needs to be interrogated for each one, right? So, for example, I was cheated on, but I found out after the relationship ended. So I felt like I didn't have the space or the room to go and confront her because I'm not with him anymore. You get what I mean? So it's like, girl, you're gonna go and make noise about a nigga you're not even with? Like, why? You know, that's just bringing it upon yourself. So that's why I didn't do it. But if I was still dating him, my mind definitely would have gone to go confront her because you came and you sat in this man's car. That wasn't even his car, and you didn't even know that shit. It was mine. You don't even know that. He came and picked you up in my whip. Okay? So don't even think that I don't know what you were doing, Achia. You know, I had the files. I could have done it, right? But in a situation where it's happening and you find out, deal with your nigga, yes, by assessing what you want. Do you want to stay? Do you want to bounce? That's your own journey. But there is a responsibility to address that, hun.
There you go.
At least to ask,
There you go.
did you know? At least to ask, did you know? You know? And if you didn't know,
Thank you.
I'll give you the respect of the fact that you didn't know. And this is all on him, really, because you didn't know.
Thank
But if you did know, you made a conscious decision and you knew I existed. You knew, that means I'm in your space of awareness. You know,
Calling
in
each
reality, I exist in your reality.
Question,
you go.
does that make a hoe?
A conscious choice to do it anyway, that would make me a hoe too, because I knew that girl existed in the other country. But I knew she wasn't in the vicinity to do anything or know anything about it, and I wasn't harming anything immediate, right? But again, ripple effect. What if now it comes up, right?
The question isn't what would it. The question is, does that make you a hoe? The question is, does
Does
that
that
make her a hoe?
make, yeah, does that make her a hoe?
If the fact that she hasn't said anything,
She knew.
I don't know.
about you.
Yeah.
She knew about you, but she proceeded to be with your man. Does that make her a hoe?
Yes.
Gain from it.
See?
If she knew about me and she's with my man, she made a conscious decision
And that makes
to
her...
ignore me. It's worse when it's like,
She
you made a conscious choice, so I was. You know what I mean? I
I
knew.
love this topic. So glad I came up with
She
this
was.
topic. In a nutshell, ladies, in this August that we are celebrating, I think accountability is one of the best things that we could do. A for accountability, not August. We heard about entanglements and what happens in August, in the words of Jada.
Oh, gosh.
And on that beautiful note, we are going to close off the episode with the Boula quiz. And if you've made it this far and you haven't liked the video, you're boring.
Quiz.
So Venus, we're going to ask you a series of questions. We'd like for you to be as honest as possible.
Okay.
Please give us the first answer that comes to your mind. Don't hesitate. It will be as honest as possible.
Oh,
Don't
gosh.
think about it. Don't worry about all these people.
I think all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the first question for you is, when I wake up in the morning, I...
Lie in bed in stillness first.
That's a chakra, hun.
I don't like the term chakra, Han. I want to do chakra goddess because it's grown. What are you talking about? Ndlovukazi, what do you mean? That's the aspiration.
I am that one friend that will always
Be there when you call.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that one.
lovely.
If I had a 1 rand for every time someone said blank, I would be rich.
I look like Whoopi Goldberg.
What? I never saw that till you said that. There's a vibe.
I've heard it since I was like a teen.
I see it. I see it.
Before the dreads. That's the
I
crazy
see
thing.
it.
That's legendary though.
Yeah.
Whoopi's an icon.
I am definitely taking it as a compliment throughout.
Still watch Sister Act.
I look like
You look like a...
There.
I look for blank in a man.
Emotional maturity and spiritual awareness.
If you got to the spot and you heard that, please put clip.
If you got to the spot and you heard that, what do you think it looks like?
Wait. Say that again.
If you got to this part of the video and you heard what she said she's looking for, what do you think that looks like for you?
Yo, people... Bro, maybe... Comment for real.
Like,
Comment what you think
yeah,
it
very
looks like.
curious.
Let's have a conversation.
Let's for
Let's
real.
have a conversation, man.
My next question, my favorite position is...
me on top.
The meaning of life is
Achieving balance and understanding one's part in nature.
Damn. Coming one.
No hesitation.
And when I'm gone, I want to be remembered for...
Being a active and helping hand in building a new reality of true freedom for future generations.
Pause.
when I grow up, I want to be. Never mind. My name is blank, and I'm a blank.
My name is Veliswa Venus, and
I am a
active contributor to society in my own way.
Facts. That's enough. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Venus, on that note, I just want to look at that cam and let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Once again, I am Venus Music on all platforms, Facebook and Instagram, Official Venus on TikTok where I teach, and I am Venus like the planet but with a double E. That's VEENUS on all DSPs. Listen to the music, listen to the teachings, and feed your soul.
Thank you so much.
One more time, that's VEE.
NUS.
Venus.
Double E. Shout out Molly Blue. There's an incredible
That's
producer.
funny.
Molly Blue always does that.
It's so
All the,
fire.
she even puts the leg out.
For real?
I promise.
This is an amazing episode, Lenti. You are my favorite host. Don't let Dylan know this. Don't let Face and Dylan know this.
He's feeling a bit touched in the
Yeah,
background.
the women's month is giving, Dylan. It's giving.
It's really
It's
giving.
giving.
Thank you, Bowlies. Thank you, everybody. If you made it this far, Lenti, say bye, Damon.
Bye, guys. You know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, all of that.
And if you don't do that, you whack.
And take
And take
accountability,
accountability.
man. Word of today is accountability.
Come on.
In a guara is a guara. Open chats, come check. Bye.